Today we're flying to South Africa, a country rich in diversity and natural beauty. Hello, welcome to the next chapter. I'm your host, Reva Stewart. We begin our trip at Table Mountain, a famous site near Cape Town. Its flat-top peak is like a big table, often covered in clouds, called the tablecloth. This special mountain is made of rocks that are over 600 million years old. You can hike on trails or take a ride in a cable car to see the city and the ocean below. The cable car costs about 360 Rand for an adult, 18 years or older. That's about $24 round trip. Prices for hiking permits or guided tours may vary, so it'll be a good idea to check the official Table Mountain website before you head out. Table Mountain holds a deep significance for the indigenous Khoisan people who lived in the region for thousands of years. They didn't just see it as a big mountain. They believed it was a sacred place. Even today, many Khoisan communities continue to cherish Table Mountain as a symbol of their heritage and spiritual connection to the land. While at Table Mountain, we visited the boulders, home of African penguins. But how did these penguins find their way to this unlikely continent? Well, in the past, African penguins, also called jackass penguins because of their loud calls, lived in a different coastal area of southern Africa. Sadly, things like too much fishing, pollution, and destroying where they lived caused their numbers to drop fast. To find safety, some penguins started exploring new places. They ended up finding a safe haven in Simonstown, which is part of Table Mountain National Park. There, among the big rocks and peaceful waters, they can live without the dangers humans brought. Next, we head to Kruger National Park, one of the largest game reserves in Africa. Here, we might be able to catch a glimpse of the big five in their natural habitat. That's the lion, leopard, rhino, elephant, and African buffalo. The daily ticket price was 424 South African Rand for an adult, 12 years old or older. That's about $30 a day. Kruger National Park sprawls over 2 million hectares of unspoiled wilderness. 2 million hectares is roughly equivalent to the size of Massachusetts. From the crack of dawn until night, we were in the park's beauty. And we're leaving. Didn't get a chance to see any lions, but we got other stuff. Our day was filled with awe-inspiring encounters, pausing only briefly for a tailgate lunch. It still amazes me that I was riding in a vehicle with no sides or windows through this habitat. I'm used to seeing wild animals from the safety of fencing, inches of glass, or a moat, or all of it. Our safari experience also included 2 nights in a safari lodge. Amidst the wilderness, the lodge had private huts, which were comfortable and just what I needed after being out in that heat and on the truck all day. I open the door and I see 2 deer-like things. Just chilling. I think I want to take another trip, but during migration season, to see if I can see even more animals. But our journey doesn't end here. We're off to explore the vibrant culture and history of Soweto. Here you can immerse yourself in the spirit of the Rainbow Nation. Soweto is often referred to as the Rainbow Nation because it represents the diverse and cultural and racial tapestry of South Africa. The term Rainbow Nation was popularized by Archbishop Desmond Tutu to describe the post-apartheid South Africa, emphasizing unity amidst diversity. During our visit, we received an invitation to share a meal in the home of a local resident. There, we dined on delicious food and uplifting music. Yes, I danced, but I didn't get footage of that. We were also humbled by the poignant recounting of the area's history and the unwavering struggle of its people. Next, the exploration continues with a ferry ride to Robben Island, a symbol of both oppression and resilience. Robben Island stands as a poignant reminder of South Africa's struggle against apartheid, having once been a political prison where Nelson Mandela and other apartheid activists were incarcerated. Upon arrival, guided tours are led by former political prisoners, offering first-hand accounts of life on the island. We saw the tiny cell where Nelson Mandela spent 18 of his 27 years in prison, the limestone quarry where prisoners endured harsh manual labor, the leper graveyard, the military bunkers, and the museum. The ticket price was around 380 South African Rand or $25. On our last day, we traveled back to Cape Town to the southernmost tip of the continent where the Atlantic and the Indian Oceans meet. That's the Cape of Good Hope. Heading there, we had to stop due to ostriches in the road. From the iconic signpost marking the latitude and longitude coordinates, the Cape of Good Hope is a peaceful place for people who love being surrounded by the beauty of nature. Though, you need to be mindful of the baboons. They will grab things out of your hands. And that wraps up our journey through South Africa. Please subscribe to be notified of any new episodes. Remember, life's too short to be anything but happy.